So let's continue with modular coordination. This is the second part of the video. In this video, we're going to take a deeper look into modular coordination. So in the first part, there are 4 sections. I will discuss in the following slides. MS1064 specify the dimension for horizontal coordination, which basically the dimension that you have uh, that are specified by the modular coordination. So, uh, so basically, in first part, it involves a general section, and then the horizontal coordinating dimensions, and then vertical coordinating dimension, and then joints. Um, Before going into that, so we're going to look at the components of the buildings that is uh, specified by the standard. So in part 4 of MS1064, the standard specify the sizes for door sets. So what I want to show you here that as you can see here, this is the grid lines showing 3 types of door sets. So the first group is single leaf here, and then the second group is single leaf, where you have a big leaf here, and a side leaf, smaller door. So you have encountered this many times, I'm sure. And then double leaf, where you have a door leaf with the same size. So as you can see here, this is your height. This is your height. You have 5 types of height. You have 20 m, 24 m, 24 m, 27 m, 30 m. And then you have the width 7 m, 800, 8 m, 9 m, and up until 24 m for double leaf. For single leaf you have until 12 m. So basically, m, as we've discussed in the previous video, m is 100 millimeters. So basically, this is 700 mm, 800 mm, 900 mm, and 1000 mm for the width, and the height is 2100. So as you can see in the next slide, this is the preferred sizes for door sets. So your single leaf will be the preferred length would be 2100, and the width is 800 and 900. Then single leaf side leaf will be 2100 and 1200. Double leaf 1200. But what I want to highlight is that so this is basically is 21 m. If it is in modular value, this is 8 m. So m is not meter but 100 millimeters. It's not 8 meters but it is 8 m. This one is 115 m. Okay, next one is for window set. So window set, as we specify, these are your window set preferred sizes. You have this 3m or 300 window with a height of 30 m or 3 meters height. And then until you have this 3 meter height of a window with the same height, the height and the width. The width is the same with the height. So these are all the recommended sizes for windows, and this is the preferred sizes for window sets. We have 600 height. The suggested width is from 600 to 2400 millimeters. So this is basically 6 m, and this is 24 m. So and so on for this 2400, these sizes. So for reinforced concrete components, so I think this involves a lot of civil engineers on this, because you are going to design a reinforced concrete structure. So this is one is for beams. So for beams, the length is 10 m, 10 m up until 120 m, and an increment of 3 m. So you can have the 13 m, 16 m until 120 m, and so on. And the width is 1.5 m to 4 m. So basically 1500 m, 1500 millimeters to 4000 400 millimeters. 150 up until 400. So but your increment is limited to 0.5 or 50 mm. Your width is increment of 50 mm, but your length will be increment of 1 feet or 300 mm. About that. So by having this knowledge, this idea that your incrementation, your increment of length and width and also depth, you can see here, helps designer, civil designer, to accommodate, to come together, so that because beams, you can have a beam, you need to coordinate with the ceiling height. So these architectural components need to be assembled on the civil structural components. So having this coordination helps in reducing wastage, as we talked before. So on part 10 is on concrete columns. So concrete columns, you have 28 m up until 36 m, but your increment is limited to 1 m, 100 to 100, 100, and so on. So you can start from 2800 mm, then you go, maybe you want a bit longer. So the incrementation, the increment of height will be by 1 m up until 36 m. So 2000 to 3600 mm. So if your ceiling, your column heights within this range, so the implementation will be by 100, 100, 100. It cannot be to 8 or 50, because it does not comply with this suggestion. And then your width is from 1.5 m to 8 m with increment of 0.5 m, 50 millimeters. And your length is similar to your width. So for reinforced concrete walls, some structure may require shear walls. So shear walls is a reinforced concrete walls. It is a year maybe uh, a precast. Usually this is precast. A modular coordination is closely related to IBS, industrialized building system. So your concrete walls is a prefabricated walls installed. When you are designing your prefabricated walls, your height need to be in increment of 1 m if it is less than 36 m. So you have 28, 29 until 36. And beyond that 36, you can have your increment by 3 m. And then your width is increment of 0.25 m, and then your length increment of 3 m. So make sure you have this knowledge of a standard, so that when you come up with your design of prefabricated structure components such as column walls, beams, it's within this implementation, so that it can be adopted in this other modular coordination, when all the designer of the building use modular coordination, it will be well suited. So this is for reinforced concrete slabs, when we have a prefabricated like hollow core slab. So these are prefabricated slabs. So when you design your prefabricated slabs, your length is increment of 1 feet, 1 foot, 300, or 3 m, in this case 3 m. So it starts from 1 meter or 10 m up until 6 meter, but the increment of the slabs will be 3 m. Same goes to your width, and the depth is a bit different because this is your depth. So the depth will be in within the increment of, this is about 1 inches, 25 mm. So this is your increment for you to comply with modular coordination. So the part 10 also specify that uh, your dimension for concrete beams is subjected to type of buildings, whether it is residential or non-residential, such as factory. So this is the recommended sizing, your width and your depth. So it is better to follow this kind of sizing. We can conform to all other building components that follows modular coordination. So uh, for residentials, the width is a bit smaller, and the depth also a bit smaller because it's residential. But for non-residential specification, the width and depth is slightly higher. And this is the suggested size for concrete column. So you have your width starting from 150, and then your length 150. So this is basically your cross section of your column. Let's say you have this reinforcement here. So basically this is width, this is your length. So this is what the standard suggested. So basically you can find it at the hardware or of a precast column. And next one is the concrete wall, prefabricated concrete wall. This is suggested preferred sizes. This is a preferred sizes. If you have width within this 0.5 m, 0.5 m increment in width, and this is 3 m increment length. So this is just the preferred sizes for concrete walls, prefabricated concrete walls. And then for slabs, this is your suggested thickness. So better to choose either of these. You can over design slightly a bit by following this sizing, so that we can prevent um, any wastage in future due to incompatibility of sizing. This is your length for concrete slabs, can be 42 m or 6 m. So before we end this slide, let's try on this in this dimension, and this is part of drawings of um, shop lot. So you can see here from grid line 1 to this dimension is 2250. So if you convert this into a modular coordination, MC, so as we've talked before, 1m is equal to 100 mm. So this one is 2250 mm. 2250 mm. So if it is converted into MC, it will be 22.5 m. So if it is written in modular coordination, dimension would be 22.5. Okay. So I hope you can do your own exercise on this. It is very simple. Exam will be on this, largely on this. If it is in this topic, so the activity will be converting this dimension into modular coordination, and also in your assignment of um, group assignment on designing on converting a conventional house into modular coordination. So part of it is this activity that you need to be able to convert your dimension into modular coordination. So with that, I end this video. Thank you so much for watching, and be sure to get your hands on MS 1064 for your deeper understanding on modular coordination. Thank you.